And we are here in, where the fuck is it? In Portugal for Sporting Lisbon versus Union Berlin. The final matches of the first set of matches in Group C. Here, both of these teams are on 3 points after the first two matches. Real Madrid are top of the group after their 3-1 win against Al Nassr. Whoever wins this will be second in the closing of the group. For now. And here's the Sporting lineup. Father Ted starts in goal. As well as Luther King, Dr. Phil, David Attenborough, Bradley Walsh and Chris Tarrant in the back. And the King and Tom Moore in the midfield. As well as Nick Knowles, Socrates and Joan of Arc. So I believe there is one or two changes in that squad from the last match, which was a 3-0 loss against Real Madrid. And here is the Union Berlin team. Fano starts in goal, with the Rizla, Kane, Galen and The Rock in the back line. And here's that midfield again of Abel, Adam and Jesus, unchanged the midfield. And up front is Mary I, Christian Bale and Alexander II. So, surprisingly, Pythagoras coming out of the team in place of Christian Bale. As we are about ready for kick-off here in Portugal. Both teams will be very much looking forward to this and getting a win here. A well-needed win for both of these teams. Here's Christian Bale to Adam. Adam with a really early pass to Alexander I. Back into Adam. No, it's Christian Bale. Here's Galen. Sorry, Socrates against Galen. Player to watch is being marked as Adam today. Here's Nick Knowles. With a pass which didn't go anywhere. It went to Alexander II is where it went. Adam here against the Tom Moore. Adam now to Christian Bale against David Attenborough challenge. Here's Nick Knowles. Here's Charles III, the King on the ball. The Rock on the chase. Here's Joan of Arc. Socrates against Galen. Challenge by Galen is a successful one. Here's Adam. Adam on the ball. What can Adam do with this? Passage to Christian Bale, which leaves it for Alexander II. Adam! 1-0. 1-0 to Union Berlin. It was a great move by Union Berlin. And there's Adam. Adam with the goal. What a goal this was. Great play, passing play here. And Adam just flies that ball. It absolutely flew against Father Ted. He couldn't reach it on his near post. What a shock again, the near post on FIFA. But yeah. And Sporting kick us back off once again. The first goal came 18 minutes in and it was Adam who secured that one. Here's the King. And the Rizla collects that ball from the King, which was absolutely fucking terrible. I believe that was Abel with a ball over to Mary I. Mary I, good save by Father Ted. It's a decent enough shot. Father Ted with an amazing save. Here's the first corner of the game, which is going to be taken by Union Berlin, and I believe is it Adam on corners, so I don't know. Yep, it's Adam on corners for Union Berlin. Lays it off to Alexander II. That cross was blocked, but it is Adam. Back to Alexander II. Whips one into Abel. Abel scores. 2-0. Alexander II with the assist. It's a great crossover to Abel. Here, which has scored. My God, look at the Union Berlin fans in that one section. It was a great cross here. lays it off. Here's the cross. On that back post, Abel scores. The defender can't get to it, and Father Ted could not save it. And 10 minutes after the first goal, Sporting are another goal down here at home. They're going to score 2-0. Here's Alexander II. It's a great ball over to Alexander II actually, but that cross unfortunately is blocked by David Attenborough, which gives it away to the Rock. Here's Jesus. Mary the First with a ball into Christian Bale. Here's Adam. Lays it off. Can't get there. Martin Luther with the interception. What has happened here? Nick Knowles clears. Whoever that was clears. Is the King into Tom Moore? Maybe you can see Joan of Arc. Yep, does. Joan of Arc here. To Socrates. Over to Nick Knowles. Nick Knowles. That was terrible for Nick Knowles. It's back to him though. Socrates. With a lie-off, can't get to anyone on his team, and Thanos with the collection. Booted out here. And that is the end of the first half. The current score 2, Union Berlin 2, Sporting 0. So we're going to try into the second half. Union Berlin to kick us off here in Sporting in Portugal. Nick Knowles apparently has gotten injured. And it's going to be Nick Knowles coming off for St. David in the half-time substitution. Is Adam actually tackled by, I believe that was Martin Luther King. His St. David, but Alexander II tracks back. The King is Alexander II. Into Christian Bale. Christian Bale! It's a terrible shot by Christian Bale. What the fuck was that? Here's the substitution. Christian Bale coming off for Pythagoras. And, is it Jesus coming off for Harrison Ford? Again, the stupid AI substitutions. I've no fucking clue why Jesus is coming off for Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is a centre-back. Jesus is a midfielder. Why are they subbing him off? Here's the King, St. David, which apparently has picked up an injury. Here's Martin Luther. Socrates, St. David. St. David, the King! Almost some Charles III. Here is Pythagoras. Into Mary the First. Here's Adam. With a great ball from Adam over to Alexander the Second. Back to Adam. Here's Pythagoras. Again, this is what I mean with the AI. Fucking shoot the ball. Shoot it. Anyway. Socrates. The King. Joan of Arc. Loses it. And now the fucking possession swapped hands about 4 times there in like 5 minutes. Here's Alexander II against Dr. Phil. Great pass to Adam. Back to Alexander II. Back to Adam. Here's Harrison Ford, the replacement for Jesus. Here's Pythagoras. 3-0. Pythagoras. He just lays it off. He literally just lays it off. Watch this shit. Just lays it off under the legs of Father Ted, and Father Ted did redirect it, didn't go straight underneath him, but still ends up in the net. 3-0 here in Portugal. And here's Alexander II over ball above St. David. It's Adam. Harrison Ford. Pythagoras. Adam. To Alexander II. Good challenge by Dr. Phil. St. David. The King. Socrates. Still, Socrates loses it. Is Abel. Alexander II. Pythagoras. Challenged by David Attenborough. Here's the King. Socrates. Here's Tom Moore. Here's Chris Tarrant. David Attenborough. Joan of Arc. Attenborough. And is that the end of the match? I believe that is the end of the match. It's a 3-0 win for Union Berlin, which they will be really glad they've got in the closing match of Group C, as it does mean they are second at the end of the matches in the first run of fixtures in Group C. And I forgot to check the